This is not a normal horror game. This horror game has a story about a mother who would do anything for her child under any circumstances. With a massive plot twist at the end revealing her plans. Will you make it to the end? I guess you'll have to wait and see. But hey, before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, and put on those notifications bells so you can always get more content. The introduction of this game is pretty simple. We wake up in the bed next to our family when it just became morning. We look around, we can see toys on the ground telling us that we're kids. But when I played this game, I got a strange feeling that we were adopted of some kind. This doesn't look like a normal kid's bedroom. But more on that later. We're probably going to get more evidence about that later on. But anyway, Mom tells us to go to dinner and our adventure starts. We continue up the stairs to go to breakfast with Mom. Pretty much everything is normal so far. We just go to breakfast, we see Mom, we say thank you for breakfast. But something weird happens. We say that we feel unhappy and happy, and she yells at us and says, "You will always be happy." That's not normal. Keep an eye on Mom. Stuff like this happens. Okay, our mom tells us to go and get our brother and sister, Zach and Lily, so they can eat dinner. I guess that's okay. So we get them, and then we have a little talk about a mystery man named Mark. Now, you might be confused on who Mark is, but later inside our room, it gives us a little clue on what's going on with Mark. I'll show the clip right here. Now, if you didn't see it, what was there pretty much was there was two paintings, one of them showing the whole family, and there was one figure that was all black. That was Mark. So that pretty much shows us that Mark right now, he might not be exactly human. But that's not the only thing we find out from that painting. We get a picture of a family. We have a mom, dad, two siblings, a Mark, and we get a grandma. So we have a timeline of events, kinda, because we know who should be in the family and who isn't, so we can kind of figure out a timeline. But anyway, the two siblings tell us about Mark and tell us that their mom told them that it's inside the basement, but to never see him. So obviously, we're gonna see him. So, later that night, we sneak to the basement. And let's just say it gets a little crazy. But we find out that the basement door is locked. So, we go to the pantry, do parkour, we get a key, then we go inside another area, we do parkour again, we get another key, we go inside a heart room, and then we find another secret. Mama's favorite child, Mark. This sentence started this whole mystery. If Mark is her favorite, why is he the one being abandoned, trapped in a basement? It just doesn't make sense. So, that's why I made a theory about it.